Welcome back. In the first lecture of Smith chart, we have seen that which are the main components of the Smith chart and what is the use, where we can use the Smith chart, for which application the Smith chart can graphically solve the problem in place of the complex computations. So we have seen that the Smith chart is a 4D representation of all possible complex impedances with respect to complex reflection coefficient. So we have two complex quantity, impedance and reflection coefficient. So that's why we call it as a 4D representation. So the first and the foremost thing is that the Smith chart consists of one straight line which passes from the center. It has a point at the center which is depicted as 1, and then it has the circles having one common point and the radius increases. So here we can see all the circle right from the here having increasing radius and one point is common. Then it has the arcs, all these arcs. Here we can see all the arcs. It seems to be emerging from the one place. It is situated at this corner. So it goes on both the sides of the straight line, upper part and the lower part. In addition to that, we can see the circle, some 3-4 circles here. One circle, these two circles represent the numbers starting from 002 and ending at 0.049 or 0.5. So if we start from this point, if we complete the entire rotation around the Smith chart and comes back over here, then we will travel the distance of lambda by 2, 0.5 lambda. Similar thing we find on this side, but it is only differences that here it is in the counterclockwise direction. Right from 0 to we complete the circle and reach back at the same point. So we will be traveling the distance of lambda by 2. So the thing is that the entire scenario of lambda by 2 line is represented on the Smith chart. Then the most important thing is that on the Smith chart we always plot the impedance. The first and the foremost step is to plot the impedance, and we always plot the impedance in a normalized form. So whichever is our impedance, we always divide the impedance by the characteristic impedance. So that is our normalized impedance, and we plot the normalized impedance. So when z is equal to z0, that is the normalized impedance is equal to 1, that point will be situated at the center. This is the magnified view of the center. This center here is a magnified view. So here we can see it is 1.0, the center of the Smith chart. So this is the bird eye view. So here we find the normalized or matched impedance. Normalized impedance is equal to 1, that is z is equal to z0, it is the matched impedance. Short circuit will appear over here and open circuit will appear over here. A short circuit is here, that is z is equal to 0, and here z is equal to infinity. So here we can see from 1 at the center, the resistance part R by Z0, normalized part, or the conductance G by Y0. So from here it goes till 0, and on this side 1 till goes the higher value, and ultimately at this point the resistance becomes infinite. These are the magnified view of both the side of the scale.